I made some hands and a candle holder out of wood, and I'm going to show them to you. Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about some things I made out of wood. I've actually worked with wood before, but more in a flat kind of canvas sort of way. I've painted a lot on wood, and I love working with wood. It actually brings back really fond memories of wood shop back in school in Sweden. The idea for these pieces actually came from Sweden. While I was in Stockholm, my parents and I went to an open house to see an apartment that was for sale. And in that apartment, there was a wood sculpture standing in the living room, and it just really sparked something for me. And I got the idea that all this work I've been doing on wood in a flat, kind of canvas-like way, painting on it, I could actually translate that into something three-dimensional. So when I got back to the States, I started sketching, and then I went to the Home Depot and got some cheap wood and a cheap jigsaw. And then I got to work. So the first thing I made was this. I started small just to make sure I could execute what I was seeing in my mind's eye. And I started out making a hand. Hands are actually a through line in my work. I love hands. Back in New York, when I used to perform with my band, I would actually paint my hands red to make them stick out more and make my gestures on stage more visible. And hands are kind of awesome in the sense that they have so many nerve endings, and so much of what we experience of the world is experienced through our hands and through touch and feel. And as a maker of things and a creative person, I use my hands a lot. So I'm super thankful for them, and I think it's pretty awe-inspiring what the human hands can do. So somewhere in there lies the reason why I think hands keep reappearing in my work. After I made this little guy, I went ahead and made this guy. So I went bigger, and this actually stands on the floor in our living room. After making the hands, I decided to make this. This is a candle holder. It's actually inspired by the Swedish Advent candle holder. In Sweden, if you celebrate Christmas, there are 4 days of Advent, so it's all 4 Sundays prior to Christmas. And each Advent, you light one of the candles on your Advent candle holder. Now, the typical Advent candle holders in Sweden are a lot more traditional looking, and I love those, but I decided to make something a little funkier, and this is what came out. I might put it to use for Advent this year and try it out. I'm really excited about this three-dimensional way of working with wood, and I look forward to keep exploring it and refining it and seeing where it'll take me. And those are some things I made. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And why not hit subscribe while you're at it? And if you do hit subscribe, you can also hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button to make sure that you receive a notification every time I post a new video, which is going to be every single week. See you next week. Bye.